For towing, lower the tongue with the jack onto a 2-inch ball. Lock the ball lock down, and insert the ball lock pin. Then connect the 2 safety chains to the hitch receiver, then the emergency brake cable and trailer light connector. Check your brake lights and turn signals once connected. Make sure the jack is raised all the way up before moving. When setting up, place the jack support under the jack, disconnect the chains, ball lock pin, ball lock and cables. Then raise the tongue off of the ball. Don't leave the chains and cables in the dirt, place them onto the tongue. Use the tongue jack to do the bulk of the front to back trailer leveling, using the gauge on the front left side of the trailer body. On the tongue is the propane tank and toolbox. Open the propane valve only when you want to use the barbecue, water heater or interior heater. Be careful when opening the toolbox not to scratch the trailer. Place the wheel chocks firmly in front and behind both wheels. Use the included manual or power wrench to lower all 4 corner jacks. Use these jacks to adjust the side-to-side leveling, using the gauge on the left front of the trailer, or a level on the interior floor. The left and right level gauge is on the front of the trailer. The front to back level gauge is on the front left side. Also on the left are the sliding window and cargo doors. The outdoor shower door and the water inputs are also on the left side. The shore power, or AC cable, and sink gray water drain, are on the left rear of the trailer. On the rear of the trailer is the rear door lock and latch, the left roof latch, and the right roof latch. Also on the rear are a bottle opener, coat hooks, and pull-out step. On the right side of the trailer is the air conditioning screen, the propane connection, the battery and heater vents, the side window and cargo doors, and solar panel plug. The top water connection is to fill the interior 16-gallon water tank. Insert the hose from the tap and fill until water comes out of the vent. Then remove the hose, and cap off the connection. The bottom water connection is for shore water, or city water. Turn the collar onto the hose to connect to city water. Use the power connection to connect to 30 amp shore or generator power. Or, use with the adapter to connect to a regular 110V household or generator power. Shore power, or a 2500 watt generator is needed to run the air conditioner. The little Ryobi generator included will not run the air conditioning. If you are going to use the interior sink, connect the drain hose into the 5-gallon bucket to collect gray water. There is no interior gray water storage. If you use the sink without the drain hose, it will drain into the fridge area causing damage. To raise the roof, release both roof latches. If you are going to use the shade room, set it up before raising the roof. Skip ahead to the 16-minute mark for shade room directions, then return to raise the roof once attached. On each side of the trailer, firmly bring the canvas corner seam just past the corner of the trailer body. If you do not get the seam just around the corner of the trailer body, the canvas door will not zip shut and you can damage the canvas. Once in place, press the entire Velcro strip together to seal the canvas section. Inside, rotate the interior brace past the upper bracket, then attach the short lock bar into the roof bracket. Be careful not to knock the smoke detector off the ceiling. Press the spring-loaded pin on the lock bar, so the locking pin sets into the bracket. In the left side of the interior, access the fridge by removing the Velcro strip first. Secure the door with the Velcro strip when traveling. Above the fridge is a blue interior light switch. You can unzip the side panels for ventilation. Also on the left is the thermostat. The heater vent must be left unobstructed if the heater is in use. Below the heater is the fuse panel. The forward light switch is under the front left of the storage shelf. On the right side of the cabin is the fire extinguisher, another interior light, a little storage cabinet, and air conditioning controls. On the forward face of the sink cabinet is the water pump switch. It is under a round cover. This must be on for the sink and shower to work. Up is on. Also, on the front face of the sink cabinet are two outlets and the carbon monoxide alarm. The carbon monoxide alarm should be green. If the alarm starts chirping, it means the battery level is very low and needs to be charged as soon as possible. If the constant alarm goes off, make sure the detector is ventilated. Open and ventilate the cabin until the alarm stops. There is a reset button on the alarm. Under the bed is the battery bank and inverter. To run the fridge, turn the inverter on and green light will come on. You can also run other items such as a fan or laptop from the inverter. If the inverter light is red or you hear it beeping, turn the inverter off until the battery bank is charged back up. The battery bank must have good charge for the fridge, water heater and cabin heater to work. The battery bank can be charged with the generator, shore power, solar panel, or 7-pin trailer connection to a running vehicle. To use the water heater, make sure the propane is on. The heater switch is to the right of the inverter door. The switch will light red while igniting. You can hear the heater heating via the right side heater cover. Do not obstruct this panel or you can cause a fire. The included solar panel connects to the port on the front right of the trailer. There is also an extension cable, so you can place the panel further from the trailer if needed. You can also place the panel on the top of the trailer. The panel should be connected at all times to keep the battery charged. To use the little Ryobi generator, turn the dial to the starter choke position. Then pull the starter cord until it starts. Then move the dial to the run position. Once running smooth, connect the generator to the electrical cable on the trailer. This will charge the battery bank. You can also connect USB chargers or other items directly to the generator. Place the generator as far from the trailer as possible using the orange extension cord, at least 20 feet. If you are going to use the shade room, set it up before raising the roof. Lay the screen out and attach the shade to the roof from right to left. Lay the shade room out so the side sleeves for the poles are up. Extend and connect 4 poles. You should have 2 long poles and 2 short poles. Slide the silver end of the long poles through the sleeves, on each side, into the brackets on the corners of the roof. Slide the clip pins through the brackets, and silver pole ends, to secure them to the roof. Attach both sides. There are 2 short poles, but one is shorter than the other. Slide the shorter one through the black loop on the green section, and seat the ends of the pole in the tan pole pockets on each side. Then put the longer short pole through the lower loop, and seat the ends in the tan pole pockets, on each side. Then raise the roof, and go back to the 9-minute mark to finish raising the roof. Secure the side canvas and interior brace. The shade room sides also attach to the raised section, with Velcro and snaps along the side. Once raised, square up the back part of the shade room with the rear of the trailer. The rods should be bowed in a way so that the ends are vertical to the ground, and the zipper door closes without stretching. You can also use the little stakes to secure the interior corners of the shade room to the ground. There are also strings you can use on the outside corners to stake the shade room to the ground. I usually skip the string, so I don't trip on them all the time. The bumper flap attaches to the sides of the shade room, and sticks to the bumper and step with magnets. This helps keep mosquitoes out of the shade room. To use the grill, remove the cover from the propane connection behind the right wheel. Slide the black collar back and insert the propane hose. Let the collar slide back into locked position. Assemble the grill base and grill top. Place on a non-flammable table a few feet away from the trailer. Slide the black collar back on the propane hose, and attach to the copper connection on the grill. Let the black collar slide back into locked position. Open the propane valve, if it is not open already. Rotate the propane connection valve, from the up and closed position, to the down and open position. Push the grill control in, and turn the igniter to click and ignite the propane. Once lit, use the dial to adjust the heat. Once done cooking, turn off the grill, and close the propane valve on the trailer. We have covered just about everything on the trailer. Enjoy camping. Download and install the VictronConnect, Ryobi GenControl, Mopeka, and Jensen JControl apps before heading into the woods. Make sure they connect and work prior to leaving with the trailer. The VictronConnect app will let you confirm the solar panel is charging, and check the battery level from your phone. The Mopeka app will let you check the propane level in the tank. There is a magnetic Bluetooth sensor on the bottom of the tank. Be careful not to knock it loose, and lose it, if you remove the propane tank. The Ryobi GenControl app will let you see the status of the running generator. You can see the fuel level, and how much runtime you have left at the current load. You can also set a shutdown timer, to shut the generator off at a later time. You can even shut the generator down remotely from your phone. Breaking camp and packing up is essentially the reverse of setup. Make sure the propane, inverter, water pump and water heater, and all lights are off. When lowering the roof, do not pull the roof down with the canvas, or you can damage the canvas. Once the interior brace is rotated back out of the way, use the black pull-down strap inside, to lower the roof. Make sure all of the canvas is tucked into the trailer, then you can shut the roof with the corner brackets. Before leaving, turn off the propane and inverter. Secure the side windows, close and lock the cargo doors. Put the wheel chocks in the toolbox. Make sure the shower door is locked, and the water connections are both capped off. Stow the electrical connection, close its door, and cap off the sink drain. Make sure both roof latches are latched. Close the propane valve, and make sure its blue cover is in place. Close the right side window, close and lock the cargo door. Yes, I know it is still open in this clip. Just like before, lower the tongue onto the ball. Latch the ball lock, then pin the ball lock. Attach the chains, emergency brake cable and lights. Make sure the jack foot is all the way up. Put the jack base in the toolbox. Check your brake and tail lights before traveling home. I hope you enjoyed the happy little Viking trailer.